Alright, that looks good. Yep. Okay, let's try this for like the 4th time, and hopefully without many avoidable errors. Yeah, time starts now. So this is Looney Tunes Back in Action. It's a game about catching monkeys. The deal is Daffy's presented this idea to a movie executive of an action movie he wants to make, and the executive's like, no, I don't like this idea, it's horrible, but that prop diamond you got for the set, I'll take that. Or he won't take that, but it's the real deal, so you can sell that. Daffy's like, oh brilliant, I can sell the diamond, I'll make loads of money. The problem being that a monocle top hat wearing monkey turns up to steal it, as things happen, you know. So the point of the game is to catch that monkey, much like in the movie. You catch that monkey, and you get back the diamond. I haven't actually seen the movie, I have no idea. I should watch the movie. Yeah, there is the top hat monocle wearing monkey, got the diamond. And the point is we're getting the wrong monkeys all the time. So, was that an early split? Maybe it was. Not entirely sure. I was supposed to... I put most of the splits when the loading screen turns up. Yeah, so now Daffy's stuck in there because we... Oh, I never make that. I need to find a better way to do that because I get hit by that truck every single time. What's good is the seed for these cars is set, which means that they'll always be the same cars, it'll always be the same strategy. Yeah, so now Daffy's stuck inside because he tried to... Well, he broke in, and now the security guards are onto him, and we have to save him. The security guards are none other than Porky the Pig and Speedy. Maybe as a sub, like a... Anyway, Speedy. So we're taking on the hula costume in order to entrance him, and for some reason it says Bazinga. I don't know. Was that a Porky the Pig thing before it was a Sheldon Cooper thing? If you roll when you have a costume on, then when it disappears you still are able to move. But if you are not moving, that means that you will have to stay a little while in order to remove the costume, or when the costume is removed from you. So they put up these posters, these wanted posters. So now we're gonna be a good friend and help him out by taking them down.
Hey, I'll take it where I can get it. Hey, a nickel! You know, I'm a lot better at digging than you are, Dad.
So, also the game contains, you need 35 monkeys to complete the game, which is something we want to try to find a skip to, a glitch or something to skip, because that's the main thing holding this run back right now, is the massive monkey requirement at the end. It disables fun glitches and skips, because even though you do them, it doesn't matter, because you'll end up with too few monkeys in the end. Yeah, there are 2 different ways of getting monkeys apart from like the normal ways. Well, there's 3. You can collect 3 Sylvesters, or you can collect 7 bird seeds, which will unlock a minigame, which when completed gives you the... come on. Okay, never mind. Gives you a monkey. And then there's the final one, which is... come on. Collecting 20 Michael J. frogs, which is not very practical. It takes ages to get that many frogs. So what we're gonna do in this run is we're gonna collect some frogs, no, some seeds and some Sylvesters, which I've marked in my in the splits by putting in 3B, which is 3 bird seeds, and 1S, which is 1 Sylvester. I went ahead and took another ride than I usually do because I thought it was going to be faster, but it doesn't seem like it. 12 seconds over, and that considering I had 7.7. But maybe I did the splits wrong last time. I'm not entirely comfortable with the splits yet. Yeah, I think that's it. Did you ever get
the feeling you was being rendered?
It's funny, Bugs. Funny joke. It's funny the first time, funny the second time, not so funny the third time, and then it just gets funnier. So what we need to do now is we need to do a race with some employees who have like these tiny cars. And in order to get there, they want you to bring both Bugs and Daffy to this gate over here. But we don't want to do that because that takes time. Ah, come on, man. You don't want to get caught by that guy, but sometimes it's difficult to avoid. Yeah, they want. There we go. They want you to stand on those two buttons, but instead we're just going to switch and abuse this glitch in which where the doors start open, and when the level is loaded, i.e. or as it does when you swap characters, they'll close. But since they are open for a bit, that means I always forget that tree. That means that they will be they can go just through them. The current world record, the Helpful Bees, was the one who found this, amongst with many other glitches in this game. But she doesn't use it for this door, which is a lot more practical, since to pass this door you need to play a game where you throw hand grenades at targets, which takes quite a lot of time. This is a glitch that I found. When you get the amount of money you need to pass the because you use money to travel in between worlds and buy taxis and stuff like that. And when you get the amount you need to go to the next level, it'll give you a pop-up that says you did it, you can now go to the next level. And if you obtain the last money needed, which will be up to 2,000 in this case, when completing this timed event, in the end you won't have to wait. There's two advantages. You won't have to wait for the normal like there's a little animation that plays and you need to wait a little bit. You won't need to do that because that's skipped, and also you will not have to watch the pop-up that turns up telling you telling you that you completed or you're allowed to go to the next level. What I'm doing here is, as long as he does not focus in on any other player, or any other player comes in and ruins this by hitting either me or him, this works. So what I want to do is I want to hit someone with a bomb, and then I want to listen carefully and see if I can hear it. There we go. Oh, did I miscalculate? I think I did. I need 5 more coins. That's a shame. You need 10 coins. Wait, there's 6, 12, 18, 19. Yeah, you need 1,910 coins when you enter this minigame in order to do the thing I was describing earlier. I must have entered it with fewer coins, which is a shame. That trick saves roughly about maybe 5-7 seconds, which is alright. final round. Where's the last guy? There he is.
Watch the road, you maroon.
What we want to do as well is we want to end up at...
Go back to the mail room.
Let's see. Yeah, got him. We want to end up at the left side, that side, when we're done, because we want access to those boxes. Oh, okay, never mind. I think I managed to skip it. No, I didn't. That's strange. Okay, so I skipped the... Maybe I've misunderstood how this glitch works then. Because I skipped the part that I was talking about, the final animation. And that's why I got this clock as well. Because it appears when you complete the skip successfully. But I didn't... Yeah, that is interesting. I need to figure out how that actually works. Oh, I was supposed to stand in his way, because that way he wouldn't be running around. There we go. That's the best way of catching a monkey, just standing in their way, because they can't run past you and they can't like push you. This is the invisible duck glitch. For some reason, I'm an invisible duck. I can't roll while in this glitch, or I'll soft lock the game. Which is a shame, because it's the fastest way of moving. Plus 21 seconds. What am I doing wrong? Oh well. Oh yeah, I missed that one door. And... I don't know. We'll see. So now the entire studio is covered in water, because there was a flooding from the water tower. This is a bit of a tricky what's it called? Platforming section. Because you want to be rolling all the time, but then on the other hand, these boxes are not the easiest to maneuver, and you want to catch this cycle that I missed, so I'll have to wait. I think if you're fast enough you can catch the... There we go. So what we're doing now is we're swapping with Daffy, so Bugs will be in the floating tire, and we'll be Daffy trying to pick up these water plugs. How they want you to do this is just swim over and press X in order to dive. That's the slow way. What you can do is you can jump into the water and you'll bob down, and then you'll be able to touch the you'll be able to touch the hitbox that triggers this event, which is a little bit faster. Sometimes I miss those. It's a little bit difficult judging the distance.
Looks like quality, but it's all cardboard and putty, and that's just the people. Oop. Boom.
It's a very satisfying thing to just land on them, because I don't know, it just is. It's one of my favorite parts of this speedrun. This feels good. You don't need to mash that hard in these sections. Later in the game there's a fight with a wrestler, and that takes ages. Or it doesn't take ages, but it takes a lot of mashing. He's really difficult. I remember playing this game as a kid, and I just couldn't finish the that event. I just couldn't. I tried my best and it was impossible. So what I ended up doing, I think, is I asked my dad, and he couldn't do it, and he tried and he tried and he tried, and eventually he got it. But that just proves that it's not a simple thing to do.
Now we'll see what a real duck can do.
It's interesting how they chose to make those things so very differently when it comes to difficulty. Rolling upstairs is fun in this game. Whee! There we go. So now we're gonna need Daffy, and I'll have to focus on this part.
When you're done playing around, okay?
So I probably won't say much.
If you keep running away. Stop, thief!
Look, celebrities.
And that's a wrap.
Hey, I'm your biggest fan.
I'm the duck with a Midas touch. Why, you rotten little... Get back here!
Went the wrong way.
Cheapskate. What a hole!
Yeah, I'm not gonna try that. I'm supposed to go to the other cloud first, which would allow me 50 more bucks. I forgot the monkey.
Hold still, will ya?
Because you can just leave him there when you go do your thing. And
Just what we
it'd be really nice to be able to quit the level there, but we need to continue over here in order to get the...
Don't point. It's them. It's them.
5 cents. Woo-hoo.
get bird seed. Got it. I think that was the first time doing the cloud area without messing up, so that's really nice. And if you're wondering, that's my chair squeaking. It's a good little squeaker. Okay, so I managed to make up for the time loss by not dying on the clouds there. So this is why we collected the bird seeds in order to get this level here. It's rather simple now to start with, but you can do this a total of 5 times. This route requires you do 3 times. Yeah, the max speed is increased by 20 every time you attempt it, which means that the first one is going to be 220, 240, 260, etc. The most difficult one being 300. That one is insanely difficult. 260 is alright, but it requires super focus mode. Once again, this is not too bad, but this is probably going to be one of the sections where I'm not going to be talking during the later portions of the speedrun. Ooh, that was close. Got him. So now we're going to France because we saw the monkey escape to France via the hub world. They were like, "Where'd he go?" And they showed the globe, and it's like, "Ah, I sent him to France." So we're in the Louvre. This bit is a bit interesting. This is where we encounter one of the glitches that are used to power this run, basically. It's called Daffy boosting. Discovered by the helpful bees. What it basically means is that you... Oh, damn it. Ah, that was awful. You use your frying pan at the peak of your jump, which allows you to...
Somebody ought to tell that guy the pictures are up on the wall.
Which allows you to jump indefinitely high, or infinitely high, apart from the fact that you need to hit a wall of some kind.
I'm not feeling quite myself.
We're going to be abusing Daffy jumping quite a lot in this run.
It's a veritable bonanza.
It's also one of the tools that could be used in order to break this game severely if it weren't for the fact that you need to collect so many monkeys. because it can be used to get out of bounds, skip doors, but once again, it doesn't matter if you skip doors, because you won't have the necessary amount of monkeys at the final door. So if you feel like picking up this game and finding a way to get past that door, that'd be brilliant.
Hey, another 5 cents.
This guy stole all the pictures from the museum, and we are going to stop him. Let's see if I can get this. So I found a way to keep him, much like monkeys, standing still by standing here, and maybe I'll get it. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. This is really good, because if I miss this, he's going to be running all around the place, and we don't want that. Gotta get some money in the water.
About time, you gameplay hog.
Let's go talk to Pepe. We did it, Pepe! Mr. Pew! Come on. Hello. Viva la We'll play Pepe.
Yes, I see you've met Fifi.
Okay, so I'm not to forget this. I changed the way the original route was made by the Helpful Bees, and I did my own route, but I have a lot of influence from hers. But one thing I changed is I do this now.
Suddenly, if it wasn't for bad luck,
and I forgot that yesterday when I was doing the other world record run. So what I ended up doing was just having to retrace my steps, and it took an awful lot of time.
It's them. It's them.
Gimme, gimme.
I also found out that in this later section you can actually have Elmer get stuck on the stairs, which is not something you want. Ah, come on. There we go, Daffy boost. You're supposed to be bugs when doing this. Ah, come on. There we go. Minus 15. That's very good. That is very good. What we're supposed to do now is we, for some reason, Elmer Fudd is hunting at the Louvre, and basically what we want to do is we want to have him shoot these snipe.
Sure have a lot of lovely things at the Louvre.
We want to have him shoot these signs. I didn't hear the ding.
Oh boy, fresh ducks
There we
for season.
go. Yeah, and I really want to be careful because I don't want him running up the stairs. So what I'll do is I'll get behind this, and then I'll...
This is
No,
unbelievable.
get down, Mr. Fudd. Get down. Because if you shoot him when he's on the stairs, he's gonna glitch up, which is not good. And he's not gonna be able to come down. Or he can come down, I realize, but it's not very likely, and it takes a lot of unnecessary time. Got it. Mr. Foot? Yeah, so if you haven't noticed, these signs say duck season, and when you...
Oh, Mr. Game Warden.
Snipe! And when he hits them, it says FUD season instead. If you play as bugs during this portion, it'll be the other way around, but we want to play as Daffy because we want to be able to switch to bugs here. Yeah, stairs are a lot of fun in this game.
Suddenly I feel underdressed. Does my tail look big?
So we're going back into the spy outfit in order to get this, reveal this platform right here. Because we need to make our way up to the monkey that's on top. What you'll notice is I won't grab the monkey immediately because I want to get the cash that's next to him, and I want to get the gold that's up here. if we grab the monkey, it'll expire our suit instantly. Oh, come on. No! Okay, that could have been worse. Oh, that was not good. That's a bit of a time loss, but... maybe we'll get lucky with the... Nope, the elevator's way up there. I'm not entirely sure I'll make it then, but we'll see. Oh, I missed a hand as well. Yeah, I know, Bugs. Oh, that was really close. That was like a second or something away. So, the reason why I rerouted it was because when you get Sylvesters, they appear in order when you smack them. And to get this one, you need to have hit the previous one. And if you didn't take that one then, that would mean that you would have to take a run back up again to get this one. Basically, it saves a lot of time. You won't get as much money, and money is tight in this route. But I think it's worth it. Let's see if I can get some extra money by doing a Daffy boost. I did it. And now we want Bugs' expertise again.
Hey, big ears, the party's over here. You know,
we want to be digging.
No shame in acknowledging your limitations.
Digging usually takes a lot of time, and you want to avoid it as much as you can. But this is a lot of money, so it's really worth getting.
Money.
The type of GameCube adapter I use for the computer does not allow rumbling feature, and the way of telling if something is buried is rumble, so I haven't really used that much bearing in my route, although it might be a better way of doing it. But I'm not sure. If anybody picks this up and runs it on either console or with one of those adapters that has whatever it's called, rumble, then you feel free to find better places to dig and save time.
Well, I'll say this for you,
so
Dave.
What the Helpful Beast does in her run is that she come on. She gets the Sylvester, which is in this corner at this point.
I wonder if this
and what that does...
I know.
Oh, that's right. Wait, that was a wrong... I did a split earlier. I thought there was a lot of time saved for no reason at all. That's the real split. Okay, +5. What was I talking about? Yeah, so she goes at the end of the France. She goes up to that place again and gets it, and she gets a lot of money while doing so. This is Buckaroo Bully with this bull. I call him Randy. You'll see why. He can make or break a run when... ha! Oh, funny joke. Look who's back in action. Well done, sir. Well done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... Yeah, anyway, so this bull, Randy, he can be quite the nuisance. He can make or break runs when it comes to... like when you get like good runs. This category hasn't been that perfected yet, so it doesn't really matter. But just the fact that he can do these turns that'll fuck you up, and he can decide to try to throw you off, which will also screw up your timing. But I'm doing alright now, but I should never say that, because every time I do that... Oh, I haven't gotten a single throw-off. You can usually get, like, 4 or 5 throw-offs. So this is really odd. Oh, I shouldn't have said something. Never say anything about these ones.
Don't forget to roll over so you'll bruise evenly.
This spamming event is also kind of difficult. That was really good. That was... Thanks, Randy.
Cowboy, I've changed my mind. Let me off. One more monkey for the collection.
So now I just got to collect this.
Gotta eat.
And
What exactly do I eat anyway?
that's Buckaroo Bully. That's a 40-second time save. As I said, there's a lot of randomness that can happen when attempting Randy and his shenanigans. Oh, that's right.
Celebrities.
Oh, come on.
Finally, I get to take it easy for a while.
So here I switched to bugs just in order to get this money.
I'm a
Oh
rich
no.
coffee and carrot break. Hurry up and get
that's
in
wrong
your
way.
bubble.
It's them. It's them.
A lot of stages in this game are... Oh, that was too bad. Oh well. A lot of stages in this game are...
Ow! That's smart.
They use the same assets as the same stages, just put in different places. So it's very easy to get confused when you're doing things like that. Yeah, the Randy sound is amazing when he's just sitting there. Just imagine, because that's a very good place to do some, like, if you're just practicing or you want to find something out about this level, you want to go to the bull stage, because it has access to all of the places and stuff like that. So many hours I've been sitting listening to Randy go. Ooh, ooh.
What was I worried for?
Let me tell you, it gets boring. It gets tired very quickly, extremely quickly.
Hold it right there, duck.
Got him.
Stop that jumping around. Blast you, you demented duck.
Yeah, I feel much better about this run today. I'm not as tired, and I feel a little more sure about like the whole. It was my first stream yesterday as well, so I feel a bit more confident in the speaking and playing at the same time, or speaking / interacting with chat people.
Say your prayers, duck.
Whoop. When doing this, you want to, same as the previous cart one, you'd ideally want to break the money costs when playing this game, because then you don't get those annoying pop-ups and you'll save like 7 seconds, something like that. It's not the biggest of deals, but if you can get it. Jesus, man! That's a lot of bombs. Damn it, Elmer. Oh, no, I wanted that coin. That beautiful, beautiful coin. Oh, that was the wrong split. So generally, I've tried to put all the splits after I've picked up monkeys. So I pick up a monkey, then the next...
Funny. I don't remember taking any trees.
the next... What's it called? The next loading scene after that.
About time gameplay,
I do the thing, the split.
Nice white death.
Yes, please, sir. There we go. This game is very unforgiving when it comes to forgetting things. Like, for example, if I would have forgotten one of the bird seeds, when I would have gone back in, I wouldn't have had collected any, which would basically be a restart of the run. So that's why it's so important remembering getting them and when you're supposed to get them. Because also when you complete a mission, maybe you can't access certain areas afterwards and stuff like that. For example, when the water tower explodes, you cannot access the non-flooded area anymore, amongst other things. Oh, damn it! I wasn't paying attention. I was like, oh, it's just 180, I can do this while looking at the other screen. It's not a big issue. You lose a little bit of a momentum. Get hit 3 times, that's it. Ugh. Brr. There's probably gonna be a time loss of like a second or two. 3 maybe. I'm not entirely sure how long. Okay, so it takes about 5 seconds. A 5-second time loss if you hit the if you hit a car. Okay, this is the casino level. I've done some optimizing on this stage as well compared to the previous guide by the Helpful Bees. What I do is I go this way. I think this is faster, but I'm not entirely sure. What we want to do is we want to break these speakers because we find Sam obnoxious.
Here comes the beat.
And now we want Dav to release Elmer's balloons. Come on. And we want him to get this money. And break this. There we go. So this trick is a bit difficult. I haven't gotten it on stream once, and I didn't get it now either, or recording. So what you can do is, instead of going down here and taking this massive, not massive time waste, but taking all the balloons down in order to get that, you can just come at the yellow balloon at an angle, and it'll sort itself out.
Uh-oh, snack time again.
Oh, no, you don't. Get back here.
Help!
Where's Pete Cicato's playing in my string section?
Yeah, so what I found is that this cactus, although the characters reference it hurting, it doesn't actually hurt you if you just stand on it instead of coming at it from the side. So that's good. You can just jump on that cactus as long as you don't jump at it from the side.
Come to Uncle
As cactuses
Bugsy, little
work.
bonus monkey.
Oh my, it's cold in here.
So many outfits, so little time.
What you talking about,
and
Granny?
pretty
Get on
as a
inside.
picture. Snap, snap.
Oh, and
snap,
maybe that's a
snap.
joke. I didn't really figure that out. Oh, my Granny. This guy we do, and then we can get past him. Top of. There we go. Plus 50. Really good, really good. This is the part of the game where also a lot of randomness comes in, connected to the gambling. Because what you want to do is you want to gamble on these machines.
They're not even
Oh,
trying.
I saw that, but I didn't react fast enough. You can only get an output from a machine once, as in if it gives you a 50,
Hey,
you
another
can't get a
5
50 again
cents. When
until the area reloads.
Myself.
What is that?
Ooh, that's very fast. I should have done that. Why don't I do that usually?
Boing.
Okay, that's the new route. Because that really annoys me every time that when I'm trying to jump up there. And here we want to do this.
Hey,
Oh.
shiny.
Because we don't want to fall, because that takes a lot of extra time. Oh, the gambling is going good.
Worth its weight in
Uh,
gold.
This system is very stupid, like how the... You're supposed to have 4. And I have 4, that's good. Once again, very helpful.
Wins a Cupid doll.
What was I talking about? Oh no.
Don't quit your day job, Bugs.
Yeah, because what happens is, if you get the gold, it starts falling from a very high altitude. And what can happen then is you can... it can get stuck. Depending on which machine you use, it can get stuck on top of balloons, on top of like another floor, stuff like that. So this is also kind of super focus mode. What you can do is you can pause and have a look to see what's coming up ahead, but I want to minimize that as far as I can, or as long as I can. or whatever. Oh shit! Because it takes more time. But what you don't want to happen is you don't want to have the you don't want to miss so many that you need to take another lap. Oh, because what that means is that you are going to oh, okay, so before this one. There we go. You definitely do not want to die from the bombs, because then you need to reset, and you don't want to go an extra lap, because that means that you... that is not when the thing is. Because that means that you will have to... yeah, it'll just take a lot of time.
You shouldn't have. Every little bit helps. Not bad.
And now since the level reloaded, all the things reload as well, all the money. Well, there is a lot of gambling happening here. There's also just a lot of loose money that you can get, like these. These are very good.
Jump! Well, it's about time, Buster. Finally, I get to take it easy for a while. Sure, I'll spell you for a while, Dave.
Once again, I think I've missed the...
All we gotta do is match
I need to figure out when the... when to put the splits on this level, because I keep messing it up and it keeps messing with me, because I think that I'm doing worse than I actually am. And now I fucked this up a little bit, but sorry. Basically, you need to get red.
I wonder what he's doing here.
Camptown ladies sing this song. Do-da, Camptown racetrack's 5 miles long. Do-da-day.
I love getting close to money. I gets a nice foot massage. Hey, shiny.
Look, celebrities.
Let's see. Which outfit goes with saving the oil?
This is the first time... yeah, that's right. You can also get monkeys by buying them off Foghorn Leghorn.
So,
This is the first time we're gonna do that. Come on.
Well, if you
got
So...
hey, a nickel.
yeah, that's that.
Hey, maybe we should catch a magic act while we're here. Or another one of Barbara's retirement shows. Money. This dude ain't rented all
I'm not
day.
entirely sure what that joke is supposed to be.
Time's up.
It might be Hanna-Barbera, but not entirely sure.
Wiped its way to
Triple
go.
gold,
It's
baby!
a
Let's go! The
bonanza.
run is living. We can gamble a little bit more here. I have no idea who this owl is. I really like him, but I don't know who is like lore-wise. So if anybody knows, then you can go ahead and tell me, because I'd really like to know.
Every little bit
I could probably
helps.
Google it, but I always forget.
Jump! Whee!
Let's see, I need 7 and 2. That's right.
Looks like somebody's spoiling for a fight.
So this is where I lost my first run yesterday, when I was... Oh, come on. Oh, whatever.
Knock 'em dead, Junior.
When
I wonder if he's
I
got an album out.
when I failed to
Hey, another 5
execute...
cents.
when I failed to get the...
Sometimes
last
I just
Sylvester
gotta give the old
and,
rabbit legs a break.
in this level. Money. Okay, this is a bit tricky. I missed it. The reason why that's tricky is because you gotta do it blind. Not really much else to it. And if you don't get it,
So where'd you see
then
those
it
99
takes a
cent
little
shrimp
bit.
cocktails were hiding?
Come on. Why we want to go up here is because we want to grab this. We can go the other way, but the thing about the other way is there's a brawler guy there, and you don't want to run into him. It'll cause a lot of time delay.
Dave.
So first off,
Why
we gotta get the money.
I'm rich.
There's a lot of money just laying around here. Oh, I missed it.
Never do it dragging around all that wet fur.
Look, celebrities.
Hey, another 5 cents. It's a bonanza.
Ah,
Come on, Bugs. I'm specially designed for stuff like
alright.
that.
That is quite enough. How far have they gotten? Guys?
Jump.
Oh, they stopped over there. Ah, okay. I must have not triggered the moving.
Thief. Slippery little fella, ain't you?
Once again, this is one of those times where if you can stand in front of the monkey, he won't be able to move. So that's one thing you can practice to get these runs very tight. Is just standing in front of the monkey, so you won't have to chase him. Just gonna go grab this last 50.
Money.
Out to lunch. I can't swap now. Oh, your horses, Buster.
Yeah,
I'm not
and this is where I
switching
failed because I did
Sorry,
not
Dad.
get
I'm too busy. Check back later.
It's them.
this here, Sylvester.
I'm not feeling quite
It's the Pearl version, 50
That'll
hertz.
line is-
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. But why is that? What are you thinking about?
And this monkey is for you. I found a little scamp in the powder room.
Hey, you're a pretty good
Doing some
fiddler
hard
for an
thunking
old
over
lady.
there. Trying to figure things out.
Hey, a nickel.
And also, not to be that guy, but when you're supposed to...
I ought to break the bank in a place
once
like
again, I
this.
don't know where the
What with
skip
me
is.
too,
I need to really
lucky
figure this
rabbit.
out because this is kind of ridiculous. When you're supposed to do...
I love to sing that too.
to study
Sing
for
it.
some exams.
This kid must
But
be
once again, I
ready
don't want to be
sing
that guy.
somehow.
Yeah, no money. Bad luck.
Not bad. Boing. Every little bit helps. Wow,
That is the
that guy
truest
means
words
business.
in this game. Every little bit helps, because you do need quite a lot of money. It would have been nice to get some more gold bars or anything from those apart from anvils, but
Knock 'em dead, Junior. I always loved the
Okay, that's good.
classics.
oh, double. Oh, nice, double gold. Apart from this guy, that was really nice.
Worth its weight in gold. It's a bonanza.
If it's, it could run at 50. Oh, you're saying that. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So basically, what you're saying is, if there was a, if we would play on NTSC, that might make it so that you'd get. Oh, come on.
Every little bit helps.
Be able to do it faster.
Money.
That might be something worth looking into then, if that's what you're suggesting.
Whee!
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Hey, shiny.
I don't know how I'd conduct such an experiment, but I guess I'll have to look into it. Oh, come on, get in there. So this is the part I was talking about with the the spamming part that I couldn't do as a kid, and I had to have my dad do.
Only the wooden nickel. The crusher takes on all comers for a fabulous prize. Are you brave enough?
Match. Two noble contestants square up to each other and throw
coming to you.
Keep at it, Daffy. You got him on the run.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. But it doesn't feel like it's skipping frames. As a melee player, it feels like I don't know if I was being skipped out on frames. Ah, Jesus. That's right. Like a fifth, like that. That's a lot of. When it comes down to it, that's a lot of time. Oh.
A bonus monkey. Must be my lucky day. Don't pull it. Hey,
Let's see, bugs back there. That's right. I gotta. Well, I always do that mistake. I think I can skip that, but I can't.
I'll let you deal with this one, pal.
Yeah,
We
I'm
want
actually
little
supposed to
old
bury
Looney to
into
go.
this little place, but why do that when you can jump so much faster? When I get to the final part of this level, I need to.
All spiffy and new. Snap, snap, zipper, snap.
Let's see.
Hey, maybe we should catch a magic act while we're here. Or another one of Barbara's retirement shows. Not bad. This suit ain't rented all day.
When I get to the
and it fits
final
so well. Hey,
part of
another
this,
5 cents.
I need to have collected 3,945
Must be open like
to 4,000. That's the money amount I want. I don't want any more. I don't want any less. If I have a lot more, then that's okay. But I don't want to be like 5 over, because then I'll have to waste time getting the waiting for animations and stuff like that. So since I can be a lot over, I think I'm gonna skip it. The gold bar is there because I got the gold bar on the machine down below, and what happens then is I get the just lands on top of there. But yeah, this is a lot of money. I got very lucky during the
I ought to break the bank in a place like this. What with me too?
when gambling. So there's no use holding back.
Come here. Don't pull it.
Yeah, that's right. Also, I can get a lot of money from this.
It's them.
That's right on the side. Another example when diving takes too long is that you can just jump into the water here and get all this money. So as you can see, I'm like 800 ahead of curve, and I'm doing well on time, which is very good because the Martian level that is coming up. Oh, come on. The Martian level that's coming up has quite a money issue. Okay, if I don't get it this time, I'm just gonna not do it. Okay, screw that. I have enough money. So yeah, it's... Oh, I didn't even hit Alma. Okay, now I'm losing time. No, what am I doing? But yeah, so any extra money you can gather in this stage is well worth it. The reason why you would need 3,945 is because you get 55 coins doing that jump, but there are no coins available in this part of the level.
3 of them and 1 of me.
Which means if you jump through there and you don't have the correct amount of money, you're gonna get really screwed.
Ha! Bow to the master, cowhead.
At some point in this game's development, they must have decided to change how difficult this minigame was going to be, because the first thing that happens is Daffy, or yeah, I think it's Daffy, it might be Bugs, but one of them exclaims, "It's not fair! What's his name? Sam's got 5 balloons!" And he doesn't, he has 3 balloons, so I don't know what's up with that.
Look there, another monkey.
I could have pressed yes there, but I just wanted to check so I had everything, so it wouldn't ruin this run. This is a very good run. So now we're at this this Martian extraterrestrial spaceship deal. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to do the Fast and Furious. Oh well. Still, if I keep on time with this, that's still a world record, so... I'm just gonna lose a little bit of time here. I showed this run to a friend of mine, and I decided to put my previous PB, and I decided to put it on to speed, so I could just briefly explain what was going on while we were watching the playthrough. And when I was playing that minigame, I was like, Jesus Christ, how can you even do that? That's impossible. And I reminded him it was on 2 speed. And he was like, oh, that makes sense. But still, it is quite difficult even with
a nickel. Okay. Now you'll
without.
see how it's supposed to
So
be
these
done.
can be controlled to give you what you want. It's just a matter of timing, which I'm not too good at. Getting a coin is obviously the worst thing, but by much, because coins are worth 5. So just getting all coins is really awful. Daffy boost. The thing about that Daffy boost is you gotta wait a little bit. You can't just do 2 in a row. You gotta wait a little bit,
SPCA will hear about
and then do the Daffy boost again.
5 cents.
Because the wall isn't tall enough, which makes it so that when you attempt the second one, you're just gonna hit empty air, and it's not gonna work. There is a glitch here, which, well, you can Daffy boost on the wall over there to get, because you're going across this room, and then you're just going back again. And, fuck it. I was gonna get that money, but no time.
Henry Ford, eat your heart out.
But yeah, the thing about that is, once again, since money is really tight in this game, you want this money. This money is very valuable. Although you could do it a lot quicker, but that'll be for another day when we find ways to skip having to pay the cab, if that's even possible. That day, the run would look very differently. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Jeez Louise. Oh well, new plan. New plan. You need to be able to adapt. You need to be able to overcome.
Looks yummy.
Oh no.
How come these don't like my glasses?
So instead I'm gonna collect a lot of money down here.
Gimme.
And then I'm gonna get up there, and then hopefully this will make it so I won't have to do loads of laps around the globe later.
Up, and away!
Come on. Okay, so now we're a bit behind.
This place is one big lawsuit just waiting to happen.
What's going on? Camera, please. Okay, I'm gonna skip all the edge case money, and I'm just gonna head straight for the other side.
Pick on poor defense.
Super and fucking broke my
Taylor. What a
No,
hole!
that is very unfortunate. If you land on top of that, if you land on top, you get 200 money, which is very nice. Yeah, I should add this to the Smash Wheeze. That'd be brilliant. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.
What an operation!
Okay, plus 3 seconds from minus 32. That's not very good, but it's to be expected when you miss something as big as that. But now I have a lot of money, so I might be able to make up time later. 2,000. Alright. I think I'll take one lap now, because there's a big globe here, and you can walk around it, and it'll earn you 350, something like that, maybe 300. If you Daffy boost onto it.
Found him scurrying around.
But the problem being, yeah, I think I can still make it if I put on the suit. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the suit. We'll see. We'll see.
Bring it on! This looks like a job for Duck Danger! I'm in for money.
Okay, let's do this. It is kind of difficult rolling around here, because if you fail, then and you hit a wall, you'll get stunned. Yeah, easy. Lots of time. This is one of the reasons why I like this game. There's a lot of diversity in it. There's a lot of things going on. Now there's a race, just because why not? They wanted a race mechanic, so they built an entire thing for it. They're just not just using the same assets over and over again. Game-wise, might be a lot of that going around when it comes to the graphics. I'm not a race speedrunner, but I know that you can, in many racing games, abuse like the checkpoints the games use in order to know where you are, in order to finish races earlier. Unfortunately, the way this game works is you have to wait for the Martians to finish their race until you're done. And also, damn it, it might be that you just need to have them finish the lap they're currently on, and it just assumes that you're all on the same lap, which would, in that case, it would still be handy if you manage to get an entire lap before everyone else. but I'll have to look into that some other day. Or if anybody with racing games racing game
I hope we can
knowledge
get this
wants to
started
look into
before
that.
the market
I'm really lagging behind. This is not good. I usually catch up, but I'm usually in first place by now.
Buckaroo. That's one less to worry about.
During the race, 2 Martians are taken out of commission. They just stop dead on the
Well,
goal.
we showed him.
I think it's supposed to be like them, their bikes breaking down or something like that. Or whatever these things are. One thing I never understood about the Looney Tunes universe is these guys are called Martians, right?
It's looking safer all
But
the time.
Marvin the Martian is also a Martian. And he doesn't look anything like these people, or birds, or things, or whatever. So I'm not entirely sure how that works. Are they both Martians? Are they different Martians? Is Marvin the Martian not a Martian? If anybody knows the answer to that, I'd like to know as well.
Danger is my middle name.
And go. Yeah, boy.
Another one bites the...
Wait.
Well, I'm feeling quite drawn to you.
That race always takes the same amount of time, which makes it reasonable. About
Couldn't have done better myself.
yeah, about the same, plus 8 seconds. Okay, so we had good times, but not really now. But on the other hand, we won't have to collect that much money later on. So I think we're still good. How much money do we have?
Every little bit helps.
4,000. I'm gonna take one final trip around here,
Not bad.
and hopefully that'll be the
Wipe
last
its weight
thing I
in
have to do.
gold.
You usually do this 3 times during the course of a run, but I think we'll be alright. I found that there's a glitch that makes it so later in the game, when they're supposed to spawn enemies, they don't. And that's unfortunate, because you get like 400 coins or dollars from dealing with those enemies. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time picking up that gold bar because I have too much money anyways. And if that glitch occurs, then I might not have enough money, but we'll see. We want to skip this because we don't want to go to the end of the map, so we'll just do that instead. And now we're 20 seconds ahead. That was a really good catch on that monkey. No, that's not right. There we go. This one's a bit interesting. You're supposed to brand a space hunter suit, kinda, and you're supposed to shoot Martians, and it's supposed to be like super 70s sci-fi business. But instead of that, I'm just gonna roll with it. Puns intended. Oh, that never happens. It's unfortunate. Basically what you can just do is you can just roll through all these guys. What am I doing? No! Oh, jeez! No, that's $100. Oh! Okay, this is definitely the worst I've ever done at this. I normally just roll through it, just all the way. Don't enter any doors, don't get caught by any Martians. What, you're telling me I can't break it? Oh, I can't break them when I'm in the spacesuit. That's even worse. This is a horrible time loss. But I'm not in the spacesuit anymore, so that's good. Didn't know that. So you can't roll into them when you're in the spacesuit. Who made this game? Horton? You made this game?
It rains, monkeys from heaven.
So yeah, we're eating into that time save quite a bit.
Say night-night to your invasion plan, smart guys.
Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate.
Oh, drat, my disintegration pistol is malfunctioning.
Oh, lordy lord. Get out of there. Plus 9 seconds. Okay, so this is the part where if they don't give you money, or if that glitch occurs, then we'll be in trouble. And I don't know what causes it.
over to
because
you,
I need
Dad.
400.
Now
I
we'll see what a
I basically
real
need
duck can do.
need this.
Oh,
Oh, well, what was
what a-
that?
Game over.
Come on. Okay, seriously?
Yes.
The stress is getting to me. What's going on?
And
Get
here I
out of
thought
here!
you
What are you
wanted to be an
doing?
action
Robot,
star.
no!
Hey, how about a snack here?
This is not supposed to be difficult. Jesus Christ, this is supposed to be one of the simplest things in the entirety of this game. And I'm messing it up. Okay, never mind. The plan B. There is no plan B. There is no plan B for this because this is supposed to be so utterly simple.
Another one
And I'm
bites
supposed to
the
have been
dust.
done with it like 40 seconds ago. Why am I not getting up there? Robots, go away. What is this? This is awful. This is just horrible. I have no idea why this is occurring. And I was on a very good run. And I can't do anything about it. Come on! What's happened? Okay, that'll have to do.
What a haul!
Yeah, that was supposed to go a lot quicker.
Up, up, and away!
And this was also supposed to go a lot quicker.
Yeah!
No, don't tell me, because the robot shot me.
Bravo! More!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is a run killer right here, and I have no idea where it's occurring. Now I got some strange ASMR in my headphones. Yeah, this... Why? Why did this happen right now, when I was doing so well? It's still gonna be a world record, but it's gonna be a lot less impressive. It's gonna be like... That's a 4-minute time loss, possibly.
Yes! Up, up, and away! You ever
Yeah,
played
because you're
one
not
of
supposed
these
to lose
games
lives
before?
there, so you're supposed to be able to fall down here without any problem.
Quit goofing around and get over here. You know, this ain't no solo game.
If the
Time to give my
non-money
aching
giving
feet a
glitch
rest.
turns up on top of
Sure,
this,
I'll
then
spell you for a
that is
while
just
then.
awful.
Whee!
Okay, back we go. Back into the game. Get your head in the game. I don't want to shoot these guys too early because I don't want Daffy running off. Because I can't shoot at the very edges of the field.
Where would he be without me to watch his beak?
So if he runs out there, I won't be able to protect him, which is the whole point of this.
Sector of space clean of your infestation.
So basically,
You want some too?
the yellow
Okay,
parts they
bring
put
it
out
on.
there, I don't
Hey,
want to shoot
another 5
anything that
cents.
goes past that.
I must destroy you to liberate your planet.
Do you feel lucky, Doc? I wonder what my polygon count is right now.
Earth will be so wonderful when there are no
Okay,
more
so that's
Earth
enough money,
creatures
which
to
is very
muddle
good.
things up.
Nobody messes with my good buddy. Or Daffy.
You are either with Mars or you are against it. My alien
Oh
hordes
no,
will
he's been hit
devastate
quite
your
a
planet.
lot of times
Hands
for
off
some
the
reason,
duck. He owes me money.
which is not good. And you don't have a life counter on him either, so you just gotta hope that you're doing alright.
Hey, is anyone actually playing this?
Your horrible I feel a vague sense of disappointment in my
Okay,
equipment.
but I got enough money,
Ever
and I
feel
even
that
got a
you've
little
been
bit more,
cheated?
which is very good. And it seems to be only like a time ad of...
Hey, Hey, another monkey. I must have done something
of a
right.
couple of seconds, maybe half a minute. Or I was in the... Yeah, maybe
I
half a
wonder
minute.
if this one's somebody I know.
What's very good now, there we go, because I usually don't have enough money there, but since I was lucky in the casino, I could just exit right away. And now the final stretch of the game. We're gonna do the jungle part, and then we're gonna go back and buy the first 2 monkeys. And that'll be it, folks. That's all, folks. Promise I won't do that again. You'd think Daffy could swim here, and he can in some places, but in most places alligators turn up and just devour you.
Oh, that's right. Pander to the rabbit. Ow. Why,
This area controls like ass. Oh, that was... No, come on! Oh no! I was so lucky. And then I was so unlucky.
I don't
Come on,
suppose
what's
they're
going on?
friendly. Not bad.
As I said,
Some
this...
slippery little fella,
They
and
must have forgot
hey,
to
another
program
5
the game.
cents.
Finish it.
Back here, you
Oh!
little sticker.
Oh, this is not very good.
Kinda homey in a carved stone sort of way.
Because the controls are way off in this part of the game, alongside the fact that you
I'll add this to my
you
collection.
lose momentum, and that section's just a big mess. All of it's a big mess. What we are doing now is, instead of walking up there and doing the thing they want us to do, we can just skip to the next chapter, which is a save point after we've done the whole waterfall bit. And since we haven't gotten any Sylvesters or anything like that, progress will not be impeded by doing this.
Where's the rest of your body, Doc? Well, it's about time.
So now we want to go back as Daffy, just to get out here. As you can see, the whole water business has been dealt with already. You gotta do this part blind, which is a bit annoying. I missed it. Oh no, I forgot to... Oh, it's alright. Usually the camera turns around a little bit, but for some reason it didn't.
You're helpless without me.
There we go. That's what I want, because then I can aim a little bit. There we go.
We'll see what a real duck can do.
And the reason we're doing this is to get this Sylvester right here.
Someone done pinned my ears back.
No cat's gonna get the best of this bird. Finally, I get to take it easy.
This bit
for a
is
while.
surprisingly easy, but I tend to fuck it up, like right there, just because I'm not entirely good at this game. What you're supposed to do really is you're supposed to summon big rock platforms. Hold on. But what you can do instead is you can just jump it. Instead of summoning the platforms and walking on them and stuff like that.
Get your dang dirty paws off of me!
Gotta get this money.
Go! I've got...
So now, we can skip this door, but once again, you won't get the monkey if you skip the door, so it doesn't matter that you're advancing, because you won't have enough monkeys.
I'll let you deal with this one, pal. You want little old me to go?
Get some more money. Wait, what? Where's the money? Is this the money? Is this the money? That's not good. Where's the money? I forgot where the money is. No! Ah! Okay, there's supposed to be money on this side as well, but apparently I can't find it.
Those statues look hungry.
That's quite alright. No, that was a
What a
miss.
stinker.
Okay. Yep. Let's go. This bit is very slow, which is an obvious reason why you'd want to skip it, but the thing is, even if you change it up for another monkey, then you'd have to do that monkey. So there might be a more efficient route than doing this. and just skip in the door since this takes ages.
Hey, I still got my
But the
space
current run
jam skills.
does this, so I'll just go ahead and do that. Um, 2 points. If that's a 2 points, then I'd like to see 3 points if you get on a drift, if you see picking up what I'm putting down.
Don't
Oh,
quit your
no.
day job, Bugs. These guys are cute. I hate them. And the rabbit wins a Cupid doll.
Yeah, I'm eating into the extra time now as well. But anyways, the current world record, which is supposed to be on there, but since I got the splits from yesterday's video that didn't record. Oh, I thought I was gonna.
Am I the only guy who thinks this is weird?
The current world record is 141 something. So I believe I'm gonna beat 141 regardless.
Hey,
But I might not beat the record I had yesterday. But we'll see, we'll see. This is a good run. Now what we don't want to do is we don't want to hit that box, because we don't want to take that to our side.
Money. Cool. Spooky mask.
And this guy's just stuck in T-pose for whatever reason.
That thieving monkey got away with my precious fuel. Here comes the B team. Hurry up and get in your bubble.
So blue to me and you. There we go. Still 27 seconds in before that time, which is very good. Okay, so this part's a bit funny. You need to save people from these cauldrons, and the cannibals put them in cauldrons. And the way you do this is you just break the cauldrons. And there used to be, well, I used to do this another way, but now I do it this way, and I'll explain why. Because you can free them in any order you please. And if you do bugs first, basically, the one you decide to do last is where the monkey's gonna pop up. And doing bugs last, as I did before, makes it pop up in a very... Oh, that was unfortunate. I got the animation for the climbing.
There you go. Still
in a very impractical place,
Whee!
basically.
Hey, another 5 cents.
Oh, come on. But doing it this way improves that.
I can't believe it. They're gonna boil good meat like that?
It's just you win. I gotta.
Ooh, I can feel
Um,
the Tweety bird. That'll
Yeah, so...
Tweety,
And also,
so
when
Mister, you're
when
all
loading
right.
the cutscene for
By
the
way,
next
was this your
part of the
monkey?
game,
He saw me crying
you
and
cannot
jumped right
have
into
bugs
my
standing in the
arms.
foyer, because then you need to leave the foyer and get back in to load the cutscene. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to look the right way to begin with. Let's see here. Yeah, this is it. I'm gonna go get that gold. And then I'm just gonna
Twice its
stand
weight in gold.
by the door, just waiting. You might ask yourself why I'm still collecting gold or money. It's because we're gonna need money for the final two what's it called? Final two monkeys that we're gonna buy.
Yep.
The first one costing 1,000, and the second one costing... got it. And the second one costing 1,500. So we're gonna need a total of 2,500, or basically 2,300 before we leave this stage for optimal. Yeah, for optimal. Yes. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't need to spam this. This is basically it.
Hold on, folks.
Any more than that is just a waste.
Hey, how come these... It's for Monkey Bonanza! Hooray! I'm rich! Whoa! What a haul! Gold! I've got gold!
That's a lot of money gain. Now it's gonna swap us
One
back
more
to being
monkey for
bugs,
the
and
collection.
we're gonna
You want little old me to go?
head out. So if we started here, then it wouldn't be able to load this cutscene. I'm a little bit worried about money. I feel like I've forgotten to get money somewhere. Because usually around now I have enough money. There's not that much money outside ready for me to collect. There's a little bit, but not
Hold
that
on,
much.
Jeff. I'm coming.
I love these guys just sitting on their flotation devices.
Save me, Bugsy!
Yeah, I think I might be alright with money, but
One
we'll
extra
see.
carrot and look what happens. Hey, another 5 cents.
And you get to collect some money in this rapid race as well. What'd be really nice is to get this run below 1 minute. No, 1 hour 31 minutes and 35 seconds, which is the time it takes to play the movie that this game is based on. I don't know why, it's just a novel idea that I like. Oh, damn it.
Great, I got time for a dip.
I forgot that you get quite a bit of money just rushing down here. So that's maybe where my miscalculation came from.
Wrong way! Now, now! Almost there.
There might be a quicker way of doing this, but I haven't found one yet. I think that certain paths are faster than others. I'm just taking the easy left path right now.
Your eyes, Dad. Don't look.
I say and I hit that monkey. Monkey guy. So we'll see if I get to catch up to him now. Yeah, I still get to. That's good. Whew. I definitely think this run can be taken down from its current state into below 131.35. And if we manage to find one of the glitches I've been talking about, then that will just blow the entire category out of the water. So we need 500 more, which is not super good, but it can be done. Three minutes ahead. Very good, very good. So we're going to go to the third part of this world in order to access the part that has Foghorn Leghorn in it.
Did you ever get the feeling you was being rendered?
For some reason, the second time he does this, when you re-enter the world, he is not drawn. That just happens, and I don't know why, but I find it very funny, considering the things he says.
For some reason, I suddenly feel like jumping on a car. Money. If I don't get a carrot soon, I'm gonna start nibbling my own ears. Hey, a nickel. Start
So we got 2,000. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. Avoid this guy. Pick this up.
Hey, shiny. Well, as I live and breathe, it's Foghorn Leghorn.
You don't want to hit these people, because if you accidentally hit them, they will not allow you to... you won't get to talk to them for a while, because they just want to hit you instead. So you really want to avoid accidentally hitting that guy. So now we just need 50, which is very good. Oh, we need 45, but that's a 50. So all I need to do is swap into Bugs, or swap into Daffy,
Okay,
and get
now
in the
you'll
water.
see how it's supposed to be done.
Pick this up.
This here thing.
Them.
Okay, on to the final stage. Doing very well. This might even... Let's see here. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh well. So what we gotta do now is we gotta feed tasks. This is not a taskless run, but that's funny.
Hey, a
And
nickel.
the reason
Play
we're
some
doing
for
that
me, will
is
ya?
because he'll give us a monkey, as everything else in this game. The reason why we're doing things.
Hold your horses, slave driver. Step aside, rabbit. This is the job that requires a duck's special skill. Coffee. You want little old me to go? Psst, get over here. Hey, controller hog. Why don't you let someone else give it
There's
a
a
try?
way to
Now
skip
we'll see
this
what
by
a real
jumping
duck can
counterclockwise
do.
in order to save some time, but I haven't managed to get that down. The helpful beast knows how to do that because I saw it in her run,
Nickels.
but I haven't learned it. And it's not worth testing now, because if you fail, you lose a hell of a lot of time and you only gain like a few seconds.
Attend me, knave. You know, this ain't no solo gig.
As long as
Here
you have
comes
the
the B
50 to
team.
pay this, that's the
Okay,
last money you'll
now
ever
we'll
have to
see
get.
how it's supposed to be done. Ooh,
But as you see, we have very little money now that we're
Hurry up.
finished, which is
This ain't
intended
crazy.
because you don't want to waste time picking up money, since it, well, it takes time and money is as premium as it is.
They call him the Duck Knight.
Okay, that's not good. I haven't done that before. I felt when I started jumping that was a bit too short, but... And that's the time of the movie, so... It's a little bit of a... Like, if I would have not fucked up anything during this run, just based on not like small movement options and stuff like that, I could have easily, or no, I could have gotten below the time of the movie. So I think someone should attempt to do that. Maybe it'll be me. I don't know. What's fun about this is if you roll into tasks, then he goes a lot faster for some reason. Some sort of bug, and also it allows him to jump, which he can't normally do unless you roll into him. And he can do sort of a aerial Daffy boost, which is when you press jump, you can press jump again with the correct timing, and it'll do this. That is not useful in this run, but you can technically climb as high as you want, and you can climb all the way up to the door that we're going to unlock by doing this challenge. But the problem, once again, is you won't have the monkey. So if we could find a way, I know I'm repeating myself, but if we could find a way to get past that last door, then we would we'd have a lot quicker run with a lot of technical stuff, and it'd be very fun. This run is also very fun, but it's a bit, having to collect the money is not the fun part of this. So eliminating that would be nice, and also it would allow a lot more skips and interesting bugs to be discovered and used. Let's see. We do not want to stop on the monkey, because that might cause strange things to happen. I don't want that.
Nice work, Dad.
I guess Taz go hungry.
Oh, that was nice. Very nice movement from me. Okay, 2 minutes advance going into this. So there's a lot to explain, but I'm not going to because I gotta focus. But basically, what you need to be considered about. Oh yeah, that's right. I have this part as well.
Hey, just like in the
I always forget this
At
part.
least I'll be 2D again.
I always
No!
mess it up as well. Okay,
Boing.
hold on.
Not bad.
Because I don't want to miss that platform, but I did because I failed. So that's a time loss of maybe 15 seconds. It's quite bad. Maybe not 15 seconds. I'm not too good at this, but 5, 7, I don't know. Yeah. So all you need to be concerned about is that.
Well,
Tweety bird has been mutated into a massive prehistoric Tweety bird, and there's a colossal stone giant guardian thing, and we're gonna box, and if we win, we save the world. That's about it.
I'm Bugs Bunny, former star of this adventure. And I'm Daffy Duck, available for weddings, bar mitzvahs, or to liven up any get-together. Assuming we survive the next 5 minutes. Looks like the Stone Monkey Guardian's in pretty good trim for this bout. But it'll take a heck of a mine shaft to snuff out a canary like that. Give him a big
I'm gonna have a look to see if I can optimize this fight some. But basically what you do is, you swing the way he's swinging, and then he might end up in that state. You don't want to pow too early, because you don't want... Oh no! That was like a frame off. You don't want that to happen. You don't want the animation of him falling over to happen. So and you can't gather 2 pows during one of these. So basically what you want to do is you want to hit him. Ooh, 3, that's good. You always get 2 guaranteed, but the 3rd one is not always guaranteed. Unless I just haven't found out how to do it yet. Oh, come on. So that's gonna be it. Because then he just falls straight off. Maybe a sub half a minute there. We'll have a look.
Pow! Pow, I said! Do your pow hit, Tweety! Cinch him! Cream him! Now! You can do it, Tweety!
Tweety's gonna watch your world. Take that! Booyah!
Give him a big
Maybe I was too
pow.
cautious there.
Let him have it!
Okay,
You
we'll
a
get
big,
1
bad
sub.
evil guardian. Tweety's gonna watch
37
your
anyways.
world.
Okay, let's
I
go.
win!
So when I cut this, that's time. Now that's a good video. That's a good world record. There we go. Oh, hopefully this one will be saved and I'll be able to access this. Sweet. So if you like this game, if you want to run it, then hit me up on Twitter if you have any questions. If you don't, just run it. It's brilliant. Try to find some new ways of optimizing, or just optimizing this run, because there's still a lot of optimizing to do. Shoutouts to Rasmus SW on Twitch for keeping me company during this run. Shoutouts to the Helpful Bees who made the original guide of this and basically fixed the entire speedrunning page. And yeah, I guess that's it.